The double minority effect. Phenomenon describing a student with multiple group identities which interplay and challenge one's intellectual abilities and social attributes. This is a definition I came up with, and I will tell you right now why it is important for me and why we should all take care of it, encourage it, embrace it, and take action upon it. Every time I introduce myself to someone on campus, I start by saying, hi, my name is Alberto Gonzalez. I'm an international, Mexican, third year, aerospace, mechanical engineering student. This is usually, they seem kind of like strange why I said this, and they should feel this way. They should feel strange and not sure what to expect. And this is why. This is the profile of the class of 2018, and as you can see, I'm the only international Mexican student in this class. This is something that empowered me by saying, by just moving to this country, I became a legal academic immigrant. That means I became an international immigrant, international student, and for me, the first time that I saw this picture, I was, this will be a journey. And I will have a lot of struggles, this will be tough, but at the end, I saw an opportunity to represent my nation, country, heritage, and culture. This is to put this into perspective, the Latinx community in the United States, we are 54 million people here, about 40% of the population. Just 0.1 will enroll in an engineering degree, 0.1. 16 of them will complete their education, and if they complete their education, they will account for 8% of the total bachelor degrees. And if they go to the workforce, they will be 7.3% of that engineering workforce. To put that into the Latinx group perspective, we are 310 students of undergraduate students. That's about 6% of the population. Of those 310, 83 are enrolled in the K School of Engineering. This is of data of 2015-2016. And 33 have the intention of enrolling in engineering. That means that we are about 115 students, and we can fill this room with them. So imagine how I acknowledge this and how I seemed to be a minority inside this minority. So this leads me to the fact that I wanted to be part of this social movement. I was not just part of the international community, but I was part of this Latinx community and this social movement. The social movement of making sure we, Latinos in engineering, graduate successfully, but together inside a familia. So to do this, I joined groups such as La Alianza, the Latino cultural group on campus. I joined the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, and I understood different viewpoints, where people are coming from, their heritage, their culture. And basically, it allowed me to understand that as a Latino in engineering, I should appreciate how privileged I am to get a higher education. So with that, I should encourage all of us to break the bubble of conformity that this double minority effect creates. This meaning that, yes, I acknowledge that I'm part of these identity groups. I'm an international student. I'm a Latino and Hispanic student. But it's important for acknowledging all these identity groups, but actually do something about it. Encourage it. Use it towards our advantage and the advantage of our community. So by breaking this bubble, I understood that my destiny was not going to be determined by the place of birth, was not going to be determined by my race, was not going to be determined by my language or how I have an accent or how many tacos I eat a day. It was not going to be determined by any of it. It was going to be determined by this social movement, my input to it. And this can be whatever social movement you guys have. It can be something you're passionate about, your community, some interests you have, but it's 3 basic steps. Break this bubble of conformity and of passiveness. And recognize your different identity groups. Recognize if you're a minority, what's your community, what your community needs, and engage with it. Take action upon it. Not just sit down and say, yes, I am privileged in this way, but how others are not. So this is who I am. I'm an international, foreign, alien resident. I'm Mexican, or regiomontano, from Monterrey, Mexico. I'm Hispanic, yo hablo español. I'm Latino, I'm from a Latin American heart. I am an engineer, studying the fields of mechanical and aerospace. So I encourage all of these fields. I celebrate them. I appreciate them. But the most important part of all of this, and the message I want to get in this brief presentation, is that as long as we know who we are, as long as we know all of our identity groups, we can achieve more for ourselves, we can achieve more for our community. So as long as we take action upon ourselves, take action upon our beliefs and values, we can all use that moral compass that we have. We can all decide what we want for ourselves, and we can say that the only achievements and the only expectations that we need to live up to are the ones that we set ourselves. Thank you very much. Gracias a todos.